And when we ask them some pre-survey questions, such as how much years of experience you have got, okay? And we are happy to report to you that it is a mixed category, okay? Almost 30%, majority were 6 to 10 years of experience, followed by 24%, 16 to 20 years of experience, then 11 to 15 years of 18%. And then followed by other categories like 1 to 5 years and more than 25 years. So this is the mixed category. So whenever you are also going to carry out study, try to know the profile of your participants. So you can also design. I have already shared with you one sample survey questions. You can design your own also if you wish to. And as a researchers, we have to report factually whatever are the results. Okay, you are not going to manipulate the data. Most important part. Okay, we have to follow ethics, research ethics, educational ethics. So whatever data is coming, we should report it. Doesn't matter whether they are supporting our hypothesis, our postulations. No, we have to report factually. That is what research is. Okay. So we asked another question to them: what were their reasons for joining that faculty development program? Okay. A similar questions we have also asked you. And we are happy to report that almost 52% majority said that they joined this program, the one which you conducted 5 days FDP, what you are going through now, similar one, very systematically, to learn or refresh their knowledge about sustainability, decarbonization, and net zero. It's good to know, okay? Around next highest was 22%. They were advised by management, and when we were interacting with the management of that university, they were saying, yes, we know that this is very important domain now, sustainability, decarbonization, net zero, and we are quite keen to take it to the institute at various levels. So that also is a good indication that there is a management support, and 22% said, okay, so we are joining because our management said. Followed by next 8% advised by colleagues. Thank you very much. I think our colleagues are our wonderful influencer. Okay, they tell us maybe attend that one, attend, don't attend, whatever. Okay, they give us some indication. So 8% from that, and remaining 6% to infuse. They want to infuse sustainability and decarbonization features in their studies, okay, student projects. So this is what the finding is. Okay, this is what the finding is. So as I mentioned to you that after we conducted this pre-survey, then we physically went over there. A week before we conducted this survey, and physically went over there. And at one of the universities in India in July, we conducted, okay, almost like this one, around 7-8 sessions, okay, face to face, lasting for whole 3 days, full time, full days, in which we then shared with you shared with them what is sustainable development goals. Again, it is a refresher, okay. Some of them were knowing it, some of them were not knowing it, and we made it through the interaction that everybody is on the same page. We call it, okay. Everybody at least now know that everybody now knows that these are the 17 sustainable development goals. Exactly what we have gone through yesterday. That is why we want everyone to come on the same platform. Then how to incorporate these SDGs in curriculum and teaching. That was also, we have detailed discussion, deliberation, and during that we carried out action research. So, okay, yes, we explained to them, and then we again carried out the survey. Like, yes, I think I given you that glimpse yesterday that, okay, we can carry out survey during also. Pre, during, and then post also, I think, which will follow exactly the same process. And I will recommend you to follow the same process whenever you want to implement it with your students, and you will learn a lot from that. And there were, yes, there were challenges, but also opportunities. And I can share that with you while I share with you some of the findings. And finally, we'll have summary and conclusion. So that is what exactly we went through. Whatever you have gone through for last 2 days and today, last 3 days, maybe yesterday, before, yeah, and today is the one. We shared with them everything. After once they are done the pre-survey, then I say, okay, let's do it. Yes, those 17 goals were explained to them. And then we say, okay, please choose SDGs relevant to curriculum, student projects, and research. Okay, before and then during also. And obviously, after explaining each of them, some example discussions, and all of them say, okay, now we at least have a foundational knowledge about sustainable development goals, and then whether there is a scope to include in our curriculum or not. Okay. Obviously, today we have got limited time, so I would have gone through a similar process whenever we do face-to-face or any other type of FDP with you also. Okay. So let me share with you. Okay, go.
Strategies for accelerating energy transition towards net zero vision. The unprecedented pandemic, climate crisis, and global conflicts have adversely affected energy transition goals set at the Paris and Glasgow Accords. The top three most significant greenhouse gas emitters, China, the United States of America, and India, have, in principle, set a goal for net zero emissions by the years 2060, 2050, and 2070 respectively. As the world economy attempts to recover from unprecedented pandemics, demand for energy is increasing, and is expected to increase further. Consequently, energy prices and inflation have been rising. While attempts are continuing to address supply-side constraints, they are predominantly focused on fossil energy. In view of almost negligible greenhouse gas emissions and energy security issues, proponents are once again promoting nuclear energy. On the other hand, efforts for the substantial deployment of clean energy resources, including green hydrogen, to address the energy supply, have been made. They are constrained by low reliability, storage, higher cost, and transfer of technology. Measures such as energy conservation, energy efficiency, and clean and green energy technologies in the entire energy supply chain have to be adopted as advocated in the International Energy Management Standard, ISO 50001. In addition, research, development, and deployment of smart, clean, and green energy technologies need to be accelerated. Smart grids, microgrids, smart meters, data analytics, artificial intelligence, and digital twins have a crucial role in the efficient management of the power and energy sector. What strategies can, therefore, be adopted, adapted, and accelerated for an energy transition towards net zero vision is the theme of this presentation.
Again, once again, I would like to appreciate the efforts of Engineer Ajay Venappu, who helped me to prepare this presentation. Okay. Now, this was one what we shared with those faculty members, all of them. Okay, 50 plus. They deliberated on that, and then similar to like yesterday, I asked you a question. We have got sustainable development definition given by United Nations, like sustainable development can be defined as a development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. Okay, we have gone through that. Then how to make it net zero? Yesterday I explained to you emissions minus absorptions equal to net zero. So we also shared with them systematically what is it, okay? And then proposed to them that, okay, and though it is not yet come into United Nations definition, But if we adopt this definition that not greed added to our definition of sustainable development goals, it will become very powerful. It will be closer to net zero. Okay, so what we said, so like as I mentioned yesterday, sustainable development can be defined as a development that meets the needs of the need, not greed. Okay, very important one, of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs, not greed. Okay, and again, emissions minus absorptions will be net zero. That is what exactly now we are proposing it. And then after giving them systematic approach, then we went into each sustainable development goals, all 71 one by one, and we asked deeper level questions, okay, deeper level questions that if for your course or subject you're involved in teaching, curriculum, development, management, whatever it is, what is the relevance of the specific sustainable development goal? Okay, and just to share with you, say their perspective on the relevance of SDG 3, which is good health and well-being. Majority felt that there is a medium relevance. Medium relevance, 35.2%, okay, followed by 25.9% negligible relevance. Okay, it's possible the subject or courses they are teaching has a little to do with the health and well-being. That is what they thought about it. Okay, probably they were missing it. Later on, we found it. Okay, probably they have to relate it. Followed by 18.5%, they felt high relevance, and 16.7% felt low relevance. It means now there is a combination. So some courses, some subjects, they can directly relate that SDG 3 can be incorporated. Others were thinking about it, and then afterwards I will share with you. Okay, then we also asked about, I think I'm showing you selected one, goal 1 to 17. We asked one by one. We are working with them in a group. They had sufficient time to look into it and then respond. Then there's a relevance of SDG 4, quality education. Okay, 35.2% felt high relevance, followed by 27.8% felt very high relevance. And I can understand because most of them are coming from the educational institutions. They will be feeling that, yes, this is the one which can really help us to move into the direction of SDGs. Followed by almost tie between low relevance and medium relevance, 13%, and negligible 11.1%. That's okay. This is what facts we are reporting to you, as I mentioned to you. From this one, we can interpret that, yes, majority are still interested to see the relevance and implement in their curriculum and courses. Another one, which may be very relevant here also for those who are from civil engineering, but for other branches also, perspectives on relevance. SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. Okay. Clean water and sanitation, because it will depend on the mix of the participants. The institute or university I went, it is a mix of various branches. Okay, it was not only from civil engineering, also from other engineering, management, and even social science. So therefore, this survey may be giving you more of like a generic view. Okay, probably if we do only for civil engineering, this will be very high. Okay? So those who mention high will be coming from civil engineering. So 33.3% felt low relevance, probably because they may not be including those topics. Subsequently, they might find some relevance. 18.5% felt high relevance, next highest, those who are coming from probably the engineering branches, followed by, okay, actually next highest was negligible relevance, okay. And that is where we can see now, okay, if our faculty members feel that way, then it would reflect what is happening in the society also. You can see, okay, that this survey, we can have different interpretations. But what we were interpreting